Alright, Cedar Workshop. I'm got a cold, so I had to stay home from work today. Didn't want to spread my germs to my fellow workers. So one of my projects was to dismantle the washing machine. Had it broken. If you see here, these are the bearings that are inside the washer. And I found a how-to on YouTube how you can remove this, replace the bearings. But once I got to the bearings itself, they were so rusted and corroded that I'm guessing there's probably more to just bad bearings. So what I did is I decided to take it all apart. See here, this is the counterweight. It's like a perfect circle. I thought, hey, that would be a great fire pit. That's if it stays together after the plastic on the outside all melts off. What I found intriguing was these little clips here. They kept it bolted to the actual unit, and these are the screws, the bolts. The lock washer on the end. It's got this nice, decent kind of fender size washer. And it's got this little slip in on top. I thought, why not? Why don't I take these all off? Save them later on for another project. Earlier you saw this. This is the door. It was a front loader washer, and it looks like such an interesting piece of equipment that I gotta reuse it on some other little project, but I'm not sure yet, so I'll have to put that off to the side. Here's the pulley that was on the back of the washer. The belt goes around it and it goes to the motor. The motor is working fine. It'd be great if I could reuse that for another project. These are the stabilizers that balance the concrete base. That's what they were secured in the ground with. There's a close-up on the motor. I'm not sure what the amps are. It's 110 volts, like 16,000 RPM, so for a wind turbine motor it would not be good. Maybe I'll try and sell it on Craigslist. I don't know. Yeah, as I said earlier, this pump here, this is their second pump, and this little unit here costs about $107. So I would like to keep it. Here's another little pump. Thought this was interesting. It's a red and white wire went on here. I'm guessing that when it's applied a current, there's a little valve inside, and one would open up to let the cold water in, one would open up to let the warm water in. Not an interesting piece of equipment. And then here's the door hinge. It's a little rusty right now, but I'm sure I can reuse it for something else. So there's a lot of good parts. I guess the only thing now is finding a project for all of them. So in summary, I wanted to say, if you ever get a chance to find an old washing machine, especially the front loader, there's a host of parts you can take from it for future projects. For example, this is the drum, stainless steel drum. I was looking at it from a distance and I thought, boy, this base here, that would make a good support struts arms for my vertical axle wind turbine. So what I'll do is I'll just take these hex bolts out here, we'll use them for something else. I've read too that the drums make good fire pits. I personally don't need a fire pit, so I'll either recycle it or put it on the free section in Craigslist. Maybe somebody else would want it for a fire pit. The long weekend in May is coming up, so you can always reuse, recycle. Thanks for watching.